Hello everybody and welcome to the Improv Show. Basically we're like the drama show's naughty child that keeps getting detention. I'm Alex Southern and in the studio with me today I've got Harry, Stuart,
hello,
Stephen,
hello,
and Phoebe.
Hello.
And of course we have everyone's favourite stern father figure, Mr Ben Hollands.
Get off my lawn!
So, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Today's first game, we're going to be playing Change. Basically, this is a game where, as they talk, I'm going to interject and say change, and they're going to have to change what they mean. So, we have a quick go with Harry.
Oh, my favourite type of fruit is kumquat.
Change.
Oh, my favourite type of fruit is the apple.
Change.
Oh, my favourite type of fruit is beef.
And then we continue the scene from there. So, we're going to start off with Phoebe and Stephen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can we have a suggestion from you, Ben?
Pratt.
Pratt. You are such a Pratt.
That's a very hurtful thing to say. I think I might be a Pratt.
But it's true. You came in late last night.
I did because I was out late doing Prattish things.
Yes, but you drank far too much.
Change.
But you ate far too much.
Change.
But you slept far too much.
I sleep like a Pratt, which involves sleeping at 12 hours a time. Can you blame me?
Well, yes, I can.
Change.
Well, no, I can't.
Change.
No, I can. No, I can see where you are coming from.
Sleep is important when pursuing a Prattish lifestyle.
Well, I understand that, but must you just be like this with everyone?
Yes.
Change.
No, because...
Change.
Maybe because some people deserve Prattish behaviour.
But they don't have to have Prattish behaviour forced upon them.
Perhaps they do. But sometimes they most definitely do, and it's the distinction of who does and who doesn't deserve it, which makes you a true Pratt master.
Change.
Makes you a not very good Pratt master.
But why do you think I deserve the Prattish behaviour?
Because I see you as my Pratt apprentice.
Change.
Because I see you as the new master of all Prattishness.
Change.
The liege, the squire of my Pratt castle.
Change.
My brotherhood in Prattitude.
Change.
My best Prattish friend. My Pratt lover. My Pratt goddess of the sky.
Aww.
Change.
That's horrible. I don't want to know about this Prattish goddess of the sky.
But I'm so lonely in Pratt heaven. I just need another Pratt with me.
But I don't want to be a
Please, Phoebe.
Pratt. I don't want to be a Pratt.
Change.
I want to be a Pratt. Can you show me how?
There is an initiation process, Phoebe.
Is it a mooch?
Yes, it is at Mooch. It's along the lines of 5 pints in 5 minutes and you're there.
And with that, they all went to mooch. Okay, so well done. So now we're going to play the game again. This time we have Harry and Stuart. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ben,
Oh,
a relationship, please.
a relationship. Mother-in-law and son-in-law.
Oh, Stuart! Oh, I hope you've been keeping my daughter well.
Mother-in-law, how I do detest you.
Change.
Mother-in-law, of course I've been keeping her well.
Oh, very good, very good.
Change.
Oh, you should be patting her about the face and keeping her where she belongs.
Excellent,
That's
that's what I wanted to do the whole time.
That's what you had to do back in my day, in the Victorian
Change.
period, in the Egyptian
Change.
period, in the Paleolithic era. With all those dinosaurs and all that, and cavemen used to come and...
I understand you had to keep the relationship physical, but I really don't want to hit her.
Well, you're just going to have to.
Change.
You're just going to have to not.
Change.
You're just going to have to suck it up and act like a big man.
Change for more interesting nouns.
You're just going to have to pull your pants up to your nipples and pretend
Right.
to be
Right.
the Phantom of the Opera.
Right, this is why we leave you in the corner and no one talks to you. Do you see what
Yes.
happens now?
No.
Yes?
Why you keep me in the
talking about back in your day, but back in your day, you'd have been shot by now.
Change.
Well, back in your day, you'd have been eaten by now.
Change.
Well, back in your day, you'd have been trampled by dinosaurs by now.
Change.
Well, back in your day, you'd have been Prime Minister already.
And I was! Margaret Thatcher!
Mrs. Thatcher, please settle down. The world thinks you're dead. No! Keep your voice down.
I am the Iron Lady! No one will shush me!
Look, they can hear you in the
Change.
Commons chamber.
I am the Bronze Lady!
Change.
I am the Copper Lady!
Yes, you are, and that's why you're turning green over time.
Yes, I will arrest you! I am the Copper Lady! Ha 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 ha! Did you like my joke?
It was mediocre at best.
That's right. And you better be mediocre at best to my daughter.
I will. I'll be the man that she wishes she wasn't with, but she'll settle for.
And with that amicable end, where we all realise that we're all just very, very average. And so now we can move on to our next game, which is Authors. In this game, everyone's going to pick an author, and then they're all going to tell one story together, but each one will add their own unique flavour. So, Harry, who's your author?
I'm doing A.A. Milne.
Stephen?
I'll be Alan Bennett.
Stuart?
I'll be Dan Brown.
And I'm going to be Max Brooks.
Okay, so we're going to start with A.A. Milne, talking about... Can we have a title, then?
Oh. Charles and the Lost Cheese.
Once upon a time, in the 100-acre forest, not the wood, this is completely different, Charles, the little boy, was running around and looking for cheese. You see, a little while ago, he had lost it. He thought it had fallen down a rabbit hole.
Dan Brown.
But actually, when he looked into the symbols that the cheese had left behind in the fridge, they pointed to somewhere completely different.
Alan Bennett.
He decided to write a letter to himself. A strongly worded letter about a cheese man he met a long time ago. They once shared a warm bench together in
Max
a pub.
Brooks.
Cheesemen can be another word for zombies. However, you should be careful of these. Their pungent smell does make them obvious. However, their sense of smell is still remaining intact. Also, they are fast zombies, which of course can be a problem when out in the wilderness trying to survive.
A.A. Milne.
Charles had encountered a group of zombles. And woozles and heffalumps, but mostly zimplombles. He talked to them and said, hello there. They replied, oh, bother, thought Charles.
Dan Brown.
I can't read any symbols into what they're saying. I don't understand. All I'm trying to do is find my lost cheese, and all they can say is, but then, out of the corner of Charles's eye, he saw something strange and unexplained.
Max Brooks.
What Charles saw, and this is just a case study, but what he saw was something amazing. It was a horde of zombies, but they weren't anywhere near him. It can be argued that this led to the first antidote for the Z virus.
Alan Bennett.
But when discovering the Z virus, he stumbled across a Huffalump, to which he thought this Huffalump should not be, and sent him to jail. But whilst in jail, the Huffalump thought to himself,
Dan Brown.
I have to get out of here. Look at these bars. They're so high. A heffalump can only jump 3 meters in the air. Everyone knows that. Why didn't they set them lower down in the ground? The heffalump thought to himself. The guard came along the corridor, whistling merrily. The heffalump said, "Ho!" But of course, the guard could not understand him. The heffalump suddenly looked down and saw...
A.A. Milne.
Saw the cheese on the floor of the prison. Charles was visiting. Hello, he said. Said the heffalump. Oh, bother, thought Charles again. We'll have to get you out of that prison. Oh, what a palaver, he thought. So he got together all his friends and they wrapped a rope around the bars and heaved
Max
until...
Brooks.
And they heaved. However, unleashing the zombies within the prison was not a good idea, as they'd first thought.
Dan Brown.
All they wanted was the heffalump, and now they had a horde of raging, mad, vicious zombies hunting for one thing, cheese. And who had the cheese? Charles, of course. 'Cause
Alan
he was-
Bennett.
Charles was thinking to himself, how could I hide the cheese from the heffalump zombie horde? And then he thought. He had this eureka idea. Damn it, he said out loud. And he broke out of the jail, merrily skipping along, thinking about how he could hide this cheese. Cheese he decided to hide in his back garden.
Emil to finish.
And so Charles came stumbling and tripping and fighting zombies all the way down his little winding garden path to find a small hole that he had dug just the night before, and he planted the cheese in the hole, all the while fending off the hordes of zombies and heffalumps. And the cheese grew into a lovely cheesecake.
What a marvellous end. What a marvellous end. Well done, everybody. And now we're going to go on to a song. Daytripper by the Beatles. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Improv Show. Up next we've got a game called Kiss My Adage. I will start an adage and everyone will jump in with how they think it should end, hopefully with hilarious results. Fingers crossed, everyone. Okay, so we're going to start off with tolerance is the best solution to what?
Pies.
Tolerance is the best solution to sugar.
Tolerance is the best solution to dissolve in alcohol.
Tolerance is the best solution to dissolving alcohol in sugar when you've eaten a pie.
Okay, move on to the next one. Children should be seen and not what?
Smelt.
Children should be seen and not felt.
Children should be seen and not sent on reality TV shows where they dress up and parade up and down.
Oh.
Oh.
Children should be seen and not missing.
Yes. Students should be students?
Children
should be seen but not found in strange places.
This one's getting quite...
Worrying.
Children should be seen but never in a herd.
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot.
Barge pole.
Well, that is... That was the
Hooray.
actual adage.
We guessed it.
So, maximum points.
10-foot pencil. It would be a big pencil.
I wouldn't touch that with 10 feet. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot barge.
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, so let's try a new one. A
I
bird in the
wouldn't-
hand.
I quite good one actually.
Oh, go on then.
No, don't worry.
I wouldn't
Sorry.
touch that with a 10-foot polecat.
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot Polish person.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the what?
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in both hands.
A bird in the hand is worth precisely 2 guineas.
Oh.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the moose.
Bird in one hand is worth 2 guinea fowls in certain countries.
Oh dear.
Bird in the hand is worth 2 on the feet.
A bird in the hand cannot actually be used to purchase any sort of commodity.
Okay. Early to bed and early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and what?
Have incredible thighs.
Stops you from telling lies?
Healthy, wealthy, and awake. Because you're early to rise.
That's true.
But then, counter to that, you are early to bed, so if it was like 11, you probably wouldn't be awake.
I've got one. Early to bed and early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and early to rise.
Oh dear.
Nailed it.
And leads to a sunset demise.
Oh, I like that. I like that one. Those content with few desires will never what?
Light really big fires.
Be really boring.
Those content with a few desires will never have more things than those few things that they desired in the first place.
I do like your literal translations, Harry.
What was it again? I've forgotten.
Yeah, please repeat.
Those content with few desires will never what?
Google how to get more desires.
They'll probably never get a Fiji. You have
Or
to
Canada.
desire.
Or probably ever make a bucket list.
No.
Nah.
Well, I'm glad this has turned into a very
Those-
just
Have you got a bucket
these are the
list?
facts game.
Those content and with few desires are obviously very wealthy because, you know, they're already content and they don't have any desires.
Oh.
Those that are content with few desires are content, probably.
Should we just move on to genre switch?
Alright.
Okay, so this is a game called Genre Switch. Everyone will be in a scene, and then I'll randomly interject with a new genre in which to play in. We're going to start off with Harry and Stephen. So if you two would like to start. Ben, can we have a relationship?
Okay.
Oh, relationship. Policeman and regular inmate.
Irregular inmate.
I haven't caught you again, Harry. Stealing from the other inmates.
Oh no, you haven't caught me yet.
That's an awfully creepy laugh. You must have done something, Harry. Something terrible.
Buddy cop.
You're right, I did, and you caught me, so well done, buddy cop.
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm a villain that is impounded.
Cooking
liberty.
channel.
I'm a villain that is impounded, and now we're going to make a lovely,
Tiramisu.
yes, a tiramisu. We've got the coffee here. We're just dicing up and grinding up the beans there. Lovely. Now we'll put that at the side, and now we'll go
Kung Fu.
to the cream.
Young one, you must take time in making the tiramisu. To learn the art of tiramisu making, you must take time.
I'm taking my time.
Dark fantasy.
Master, how shall we make this tiramisu? Poison it with evil.
Feel good rom-com.
Oh my gosh, Daryl. Taking me out to this tiramisu bar was the best idea you've ever had.
Oh, I hope I don't muck it up somehow and then have to win you back again!
You're too
13th
perfect.
time!
But it turns out that you can time travel.
I know, and this is our 50th first date!
Oh my goodness! No wonder you're so perfect. You read me like a book. Actually, you read me like a movie script. Did someone write this movie script?
And with that very, very meta joke,
Very meta.
Meta.
The dog!
we
Dog dies!
we move on to genre switch again with this time Phoebe and Stuart. Can we have an object, please, Ben?
An object. A sieve.
A
A
sieve.
sieve. Pass the sieve.
Oh, darling, again, it's the third time tonight. The more times you sieve it doesn't mean that it's going to get more lumps out.
Well, look, it's draining. It's fine.
Slasher.
It's draining the blood.
The blood.
It's fine. It'll come out. It'll come out of the clothes.
Why are you covered in blood, Clarice? What the hell?
I always look good covered in blood.
Well,
Last night of the proms.
Oh, wonderful. I do enjoy these symphonies. Why are you covered in blood again?
It's part of the Phantom of the Opera.
Ah, wonderful. I understand.
That's not in the Phantom of the Opera, but it was a
No,
good
no,
look.
but,
it was a good look.
but musically it fits with the genre.
Space Western.
Pow, pow.
Your
I will get you
six-shooter
with my
is
laser gun.
terrible compared to my laser six-shooter. I have one bullet left, Clarice. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot you first.
Animal documentary.
That's probably always a wise idea when there's a tiger, is to shoot first and ask questions later. If you want to examine the spots on the skin, for example, as you can see, it's a wonderful pattern.
It's lovely. It is lovely.
Especially up close, which you can only see
Ignore
when
the
the
fact
tiger.
I'm still covered in blood.
Children's
well-
horror.
That's from the Why would you rip apart my tiny toy tiger and cover yourself in its fluff and say it's blood?
Because it is blood.
And with that, we end the game.
Sounds like the normal end of the improv show to me.
Thank you for tuning Thank you for tuning in, everybody.
Yep, perfectly normal.
Slick. And with that, the improv show comes to an end. I've been Alex. I've been with Phoebe, Stuart, Stephen, and Harry. We meet every Sunday at 6 o'clock, so if you want to come along to that, we'll have a lot more fun. But if not, tune in again next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye! Also, it's on the SU Hub.